Third episode.
Welcome to the third episode of Jeepers Podcast. I'm Cole.
I'm Max.
I'm Ethan.
Alrighty. Let's start over. That's awful.
Nope.
No, just start over.
Yeah, uncut. Raw.
We already went
It's
to the
raw.
beginning.
No.
It's uncut.
Yeah.
So today
No way.
we're gonna talk about wisdom teeth.
That's right. That's right.
Let's talk a little about wisdom teeth.
I brought this up right before we started recording. I haven't had my wisdom teeth pulled yet, and it's starting to come through my gums, right behind my molars.
Are they bleeding?
They're not bleeding, but it's like a hole. And food gets stuck in it, and it hurts bad.
You want to chew on stuff? I always wanted to grind my teeth back there because of it.
No, I just kind of stick my tongue in there and just kind of feel around. I guess.
I've gotten my wisdom teeth out. It sucked. Like, I have holes in the back of my mouth now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
You'll have holes in the back of your mouth forever. In the first 2 months, food just gets stuck in there. You have to, take this little squirt gun. You have to shoot it in your mouth to be able to get anything out of it.
How deep are the holes?
They're not that deep, but enough for, 2 grains of rice to just stick. So if you eat
So
rice...
probably 50 millimeters?
Yeah. 47 millimeters, I think.
Okay. No, I get it.
Well,
You're
why did you stop after the first 2 months?
It kind of closes a little bit more.
Oh.
After it eventually does heal a little bit, but it's not as bad now. It's just
I was told to get them out last spring, but things popping up. I'm busy.
No, you want to get it out as soon as possible. Honestly, you can do it any weekend.
No, you can't.
No, yes you can.
Not if you're on blood thinner.
I thought you're off blood thinners.
I am now, but it's still, they don't know if I have clotting disorder.
Disorder?
Yeah, they still have to test my blood and stuff.
You haven't done a blood test yet?
No.
Well, I would think if you have a blood clot.
They wanted to do it after a month. We've just been monitoring it, with ultrasounds and stuff, but yeah.
Man, it's so easy to do a blood test and someone has a blood clot.
It is.
One thing I'm afraid of with getting my wisdom teeth out is I'm afraid the anesthesia won't I won't get knocked out all the way.
Okay, so how anesthesia works for, at least how I did it, they stick a needle in your arm. I was just...
Is it IV or just a needle?
It's IV. And they run saline through it at first, to get you, to get the going. And then I was asking what was in the bag of, anesthesia, and they were just it's ketamine, which is a super, super strong opioid that,
Yeah, I think they're just lying to you.
No,
they'll never tell you what's in that bag.
No,
yeah, I just didn't
No,
listen to that.
They listed
Go to
off
sleep.
They listed off a laundry list of drugs. I'm just like, oh, all right. And then they said, all right, we're inducing.
Yeah, because
anesthesia.
I've been put down a couple of times before.
Right.
And they've for a few surgeries I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, they've stuck me. They not only do they stick me, but they also put one of those gas masks on me.
Oh,
Right.
the mask.
Make
the mask
you
was just
delusional.
the mask for me was just oxygen.
Oh, really?
That's what they told me.
IVs are tough.
Yeah, they're lying.
IVs are sometimes they can't get the IV in.
Okay.
I don't have that issue,
like get them in a vein.
Yeah, I know. They miss.
That happens. Or yeah, they miss or they just.
Have you ever given blood taken?
I've actually given blood.
Given blood.
And I will never give blood again because I gave blood. They're in there. My blood flows out really slow.
Really?
Because my body knows I need it. So it flows out really slow, and then it was flowing out so slow. They said we got to redo this. So they're moving the needle around in my vein.
Was this at school?
Yeah, it was a school blood drive.
They're moving it around.
Yeah, they had to because it wasn't. I mean, they weren't.
Yeah,
giving
they did
blood.
that to me too. Second time around.
I mean, it took.
I don't think I can give blood anymore now that I got.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you'd fill up a bag really quick.
Like water before now. No, but it took 45 minutes.
For the blood thinners, though, do you think you fill up a bag pretty quick?
Oh yeah.
Have you bled since you've been on blood thinners?
Since I've been, I'm off it now, but I was on it, I didn't bleed at
I
all.
wonder how long it takes for your blood to go back to normal. Did they tell you?
48 hours.
I want to see what your
48
blood's
hours.
like when it's off. When it's on it.
Was it on it?
Yeah, is it like?
Very.
No, I did bleed. It looks like normal. It's blood.
But
it just
fast.
it just doesn't have blood clotting factors in it.
Oh, so you can't scab up. I see.
Yeah, it's that.
I see. Okay, I thought it made your blood like water.
No, no, you have
No, really.
You have no iron in your blood anymore, but like how you clot is just like
You coagulate, yeah.
no, it has proteins and stuff to do it.
Right, yeah, clots on the surface, coagulates, yeah.
Yeah, coagulate. Yeah,
Coagulates, yeah, say it.
coagulation is a little different.
Oh, what is it then?
Coagulation would be like the thickening of the blood.
Which is what happens on a scab.
No, that's not what happens.
Okay,
on a scab.
if you cut your arm
proteins.
and a scab starts to come up,
No,
it's gonna be thick blood at first, and if you wipe that thick
it's
blood,
proteins. It's
that
just different
coagulated
proteins.
blood, then it'd have to do it again.
Blood coagulates whenever like venom is induced. Have you ever seen like a video of like
Yeah.
snake venom being?
Venom is a natural coagulator. I get that, but I'm telling you, the action of coagulating happens in an open wound, a laceration or whatever on your body. Okay,
Is it
you
different?
tell me
Is it
what it's
different from
called.
clot?
You tell me
What's a
it's
clot?
called.
What's a clot?
What do you mean?
What's a clot?
Stuck blood.
Yeah, when
If
blood
you have
just
clotted
gets stuck,
arteries,
I mean,
yeah.
a clot. It's a clot.
Yeah,
Clot's a clot.
They tell you what it is.
It's not a scab. In
No,
your
they wouldn't
blood.
tell
I
me
know,
anything.
I know. It's not.
So
It's just
You
like
didn't ask what a clot was?
I did ask. She didn't tell me anything. I asked for the ultrasound pictures, everything. They wouldn't give it to me.
what?
And I don't know. They probably were selling it to people. Or,
They're seeing something they don't want you to see.
beats me.
You may be a test subject, like for like. You said the drugs you were taking were experimental, right?
What?
They weren't experimental. They were just so new that it didn't really have, any merit.
Any baseline?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what a blood clot is, a gelatinous or semi-solid mass of coagulated blood. I think it's like a bunch of lipids and stuff that...
Right.
Coagulated blood, like we were saying.
No, I know, for blood clots.
No, we're talking for scabs.
I was talking about blood clots. I'll look up scabs.
No, I don't care.
A blood clot is just like a big scab in a vein.
Yes,
Really?
yeah.
You just said it wasn't.
But it doesn't scab. But it's not like a scab. It's just like it's blood. I
Yeah.
saw a commercial. This is about a message now. I saw a commercial for
I learned it in a class, so I don't know if
anti-
your expertise is...
I know what
surpasses
coagulation
me.
is. I know what coagulation is though, and it's just blood that goes in a little bubble, little lump. It starts to thicken, and that's a clot. So yeah, wisdom teeth, gotta get them out. Anesthesia. I don't think it'll really knock me out. I don't know.
You go quick. Once it's there, you're just sitting there and you're looking at the doctor. All of a sudden, you're in your car, ready to leave. I'm like, holy crap! What did they put in me?
I mean, they could touch you. They could do whatever they want.
They really can.
Is there anybody in
Dude.
the room while they're operating?
Yeah. Oh no, none of my family members.
Okay, and that's dangerous.
That is.
No, they don't let them in the room. They don't let you record.
That reminds me. Whenever I was 2 years old, I honestly think. So I had to get my tonsils out when I was 2.
You remember when you were 2?
This is the first memory I have. First memory I ever have was wake up in the hospital bed after the surgery watching Powerpuff Girls. I think they knocked me up with so much the anesthesia whatever that I can't remember anything prior to that. Literally.
Okay.
Two.
No.
Okay.
My first memory is waking up in the hospital bed. I don't have anything before that.
I don't remember.
What's your first memory?
My first memory is a yellow house, being in a yellow house, or my first memory is being in a yellow house with a parrot.
A parrot?
Yeah, and I was with my grandparents. However,
Was that real?
I later realized it was a fallacy.
Yeah, fallacy.
My first memory is fraud. Because I've seen that yellow house after that first, quote unquote, first memory, but I've never been in it. And we don't know the people who live in there. But I thought I did, and I thought I was in there with the parrot.
I've had.
And that's the thing about first memories. I was watching Adam Ruins Everything TV show, True TV. It's also on Netflix now. And oftentimes memories are completely fake.
No, memories are really bad. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
My parents told me.
Your first memory could be wrong. You probably weren't watching Powder Puff. You were probably watching
I was.
a commercial.
Powerpuff Girls.
You don't know that.
Okay, I don't know for
You
sure.
don't know that.
I don't know. I guess I don't know for sure because I don't have video. But my parents said that everything matches up. I don't remember anything prior.
Well,
to
the
that.
thing with Saying you're 2 years old, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember anything prior to 4. Crap, I don't even know. I don't remember.
Well, I
Maybe
don't.
even
That's my
12.
first memory. That's like my first memory. I don't remember like everything in between 2 years old to 18.
Well, yeah, but your recollection is better.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying it was my first
I don't
memory.
think I could ever remember anything from my infancy. Ever.
I think it was just a
I don't think it's
traumatic.
possible.
I think it was just a traumatic thing because of the surgery. That's why I can remember.
Oh.
Because I woke up after the surgery.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Like they said,
nobody knows.
they said I was in so much pain. Like they could see the blood vessels in my cheeks because I was like screaming, from because I was a baby and I was in pain from getting my tonsils removed. But
Hey, and actually, you say that you were in so much pain as a baby.
I don't remember that. They told me that.
But if I have kids and I ever if I'm gonna get their ears pierced or whatever,
Why
or
would you?
anything, I'm not going to. I'm saying if I were to do anything that would hurt them, I'd do it when they were children, so they wouldn't remember it or feel it.
You know you can't remember pain.
Yeah, you can.
No.
No.
You can remember the discomfort. You can
You
remember.
no. You can remember extreme pain.
No, you can't literally remember pain.
No, I literally can.
You know exactly how it felt? You can think back and feel how it felt?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Your body would go crazy if it could do that. That's
No,
what.
Oh, you mean recall a memory and then the pain associated with it happens to you. It's
Well, yeah,
inflicted
no.
upon you.
Sure.
Is that what you mean?
I don't know. Like if you anytime you've hurt yourself, you look at the cut. You know you're in pain, but you can remember looking back at the cut, but you can't remember the pain.
I remember what it feels like.
I can remember the pain in my leg a few months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like that's a similar pain. It's like a, you know what Charlie horse feels like, so it's just like similar pain. Like you know about what it feels like. You just can't literally remember what it feels like.
I remember
Or
what
maybe
it.
Charlie horses feel like blood DVTs.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
What's a DBT?
DVT is what I had.
Deep vein.
Deep vein turbucul.
Right.
Dang, that was close.
I remember.
I didn't know that last
like,
word.
I remember what it felt like after I gave my blood when I was moving my arm. Because moving my arm was what hurt the most. It was after.
Yeah.
Because if I left it here, if I left it still and then move it back.
Did you guys feel drugged after you gave
I
blood?
didn't know.
I was walking around school. I felt like I was drugged.
Well, yeah, you could have felt a little lightheaded.
Yeah.
No, I didn't feel lightheaded.
They told me not to practice for the rest of the day.
You definitely did, didn't you?
Yeah.
I went to practice that day. I went to track.
Yeah, I went to track, and then I also did it earlier in the year too, and I went to football.
Like I just felt like off. Like I didn't feel like, I don't know. I just felt like
Lightheaded.
I felt, yeah, I guess I felt like spacey. Like I didn't feel like I was gonna pass out. I felt just like.
Speaking of that, I
limbo.
need to start giving plasma because they pay you for that.
They pay a good amount of money.
I can do that.
You can do it every 2 weeks. That's one you can do like really
Once
quick.
you're out of plasma, you can't make any more blood. You know that?
But your body makes plasma all the time.
Your body never makes plasma.
You know,
It
it
only
does.
makes blood. Plasma's in your bones.
That's why 2 weeks.
Plasma's
That's
in
why 2
your
weeks.
You
Because
don't run out
it
of
gives you
plasma,
time
dude.
to.
They're telling you that. If that
No.
was true, we'd all be
No.
rich over plasma. If that was true, we could just keep making plasma.
There's this
We
dude
do
that's
keep
given
making
like
plasma.
thousands and thousands of like I don't know like bags of plasma because he has this like special blood or whatever that helps with
Special
children.
bones. Plasma's in your bones.
You're not.
No.
Whenever you give plasma, Ethan, do you know how you give plasma?
Yeah, they stick stuff in your bones.
They take the blood out of you.
They take the plasma out the blood, and then
No,
they
no.
put the blood back in you.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It like comes out, goes into a machine. It separates the plasma and blood, and then the blood goes back into you. That's why you recover way faster.
Okay, fair enough. But you can't give infinite
Like,
plasma.
you're talking about bone marrow. You can do bone marrow.
Yeah, bone marrow is what makes blood.
Yeah, bone marrow. You can do bone marrow. You can donate bone marrow. I think.
Can you really?
You
But
can.
you'll be dead.
Can you
No,
get paid for it? Because I know you can get paid for plasma. And
I don't.
18,
I don't know if that's right. I don't know if that's right, but I know.
I know you get paid to give plasma.
I know people with like really like some cancers. They need bone marrow transplants. But I
Body
don't know.
stuff's just.
I don't know
high
if that's
dollar.
from dead people though.
Body parts is high dollar.
Yeah.
A testicle is like $30,000, I think.
Really?
No way.
No, really.
No way.
No, yeah.
How mu-
Like
A healthy
testicle.
young testicle.
Are you talking about like on the black market kind of stuff?
I'm saying
I'll look
if
up body
you can
parts.
get a testicle off yourself or something,
Right.
you got
On the
30
black
grand
market.
waiting for you.
No way.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. So here's some body parts on the black market. An eyeball. Guess how much an eyeball costs? Why would you need an eyeball?
60 grand.
No,
10,000.
It's way lower.
10,000.
Oh. Yeah.
Like, we're-
10K. I'd say 10K.
1,500,
Oh,
1,500.
that's nothing.
A scalp. A
That's
scalp
not
is
even
way
worth it.
less than I would think.
Well, yeah, people get scalped all the time.
What?
Well, like that's something Indians used to do.
Oh yeah.
They'd scalp people.
Yeah,
There's
they would-
scalps
they would-
everywhere.
they would-
On
They,
the
they
ground.
would, they would tie their hair to their
Their scalps? Yeah,
and then tie to their belt. That's wicked. But a scalp, 600. Skull with teeth.
Wicked, yeah.
Skull with teeth. I wonder how much it is without teeth.
How much is it?
1,200.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm talking about real, alive, good organs. I'm talking about organs.
A heart. How much do you think a heart costs?
Oh, a good healthy heart. 100K.
Oh, 120,000.
Cole's on the money. 119.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought about
Wow.
getting a new one.
A liver.
Let's go.
How much do you think a liver costs though? That's even more.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Oh
liver?
yeah. People love drinking. I'd
Li-
say
livers go out left and right.
170. I was about to say
170.
Yeah, 170.
Yeah.
Ooh, 157.
Damn.
What's the most expensive? Oh, the most expensive is a kidney. How much do you think kidneys are?
Everybody needs a kidney.
Everyone needs a kidney.
170. I'll go to 170 again.
Kidney, 165.
I wonder if it's both your kidneys because that's a lot for one kidney.
How
What is
much?
it?
262.
Wow.
What?
Why is that so high?
Wow.
I might sell a kidney.
Skin? $10 per square inch.
Square inch.
Yeah. You know if you can if you take they take skin grafts from like foreskin and stuff.
I used to have my foreskin in a bag. I did.
What?
I did.
after getting like circumcised. This is weird.
Yeah, after getting circumcised, I have my foreskin in a bag.
How long did you have it
I
in
know
the
my
bag?
mom has the umbilical.
It's somewhere,
cord or
somewhere.
whatever it's
Yeah, they
You're supposed to eat that.
no.
Your mom was supposed to eat
No,
that.
that's no. You're thinking about they blend
the placebo. Sorry.
Yeah, they. Is that
What
the,
what
is
the
that the right
baby's
word?
wrapped in? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's placebo.
Yeah, do you know what they do after you're born? They take that and they hold it up to the light. It's like a back, and they hold it up to the light to make sure there's no holes in it, or like no like bad stuff in it, because they're like able to see if like it opened up whenever you're in it, and gave you like it could mess up your kid, and they can like use that as a determining factor.
I know.
They're gonna have like disorders.
I know when I was born, my liver wasn't fully developed, so I had to sit in the sun for
Really?
like hours a day. Yeah, and that's why I
Oh, that's horrible.
still today I love sitting in the sun. Like it just feels good. No, like laying naked in the sun like feels good. It's
Where
just
do you
like-
lay naked in the sun nowadays?
Like where I can. Where I
You know, on the front porch.
It was easy. It was easier in the country, way out in the country, because you just.
Yeah, I know my family has my umbilical cord with all the stem cells and stuff in it frozen.
I'd bet you they have your foreskin in there. They just don't tell you.
No, they don't.
You guys don't know-
There's
a
no
foreskin?
point to have it.
A force, huh?
What's the point to have it?
Wait, are you circumcised?
Yes.
Were you cut or were you?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yes.
If there was like a rubber band or whatever.
No, I
put
wasn't
around
rubber
it-
banded. I was
okay,
cut.
then you're cut. Yeah, and then they probably didn't keep it because it was messy. But if you rubber banded, if you rubber banded, it comes off pretty slick.
You know what they you know how they take off like the balls of like goats? Or I don't know if it's more animals than just goats, but what they do is they just take like these rubber bands, tie them a couple times around like their like balls.
Yeah,
and-
and that's dangerous. That's not how you do it.
Well, that's what they did at this like little camp thing I went to,
Right.
and they tied it off, and they just wait till it falls off.
Well,
Yeah.
Why are you doing that to goats
And
at
that's-
camps?
I don't
What are
know.
you doing?
I don't know.
You don't
They were
know?
gonna sell it for like meat or something later once it died.
That's not what you're supposed to do either, because that can give the animal gangrene.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's what
true.
my cat had. Because that's what they try to neuter the cat.
With the rubber bands?
Rubber bands. Yeah, like actual rubber bands. I know there's some you can get that are like tight as crap, and they like really are on there. And they're
like your brace rubber bands?
Yeah, and but they were just using rubber bands, and cat ended up getting gangrene.
Which cat?
Max.
But
he's still alive today. Yep, 18 years old. So. But yeah, it can happen like that. You can get gangrene.
How do you even fix gangrene? Do you just cut off the? Do you just have to cut out?
I think you have to cut off the infection. I don't know honestly.
Probably antibiotics.
Yeah.
But antibiotics is scary.
Antibiotics are dangerous.
Yeah.
We're using them way too much. We use them in our dang food.
Well, they have to because they have them in such. They have them in such small quarters and like gross quarters that they just pump them full of antibiotics so nobody gets sick.
We're gonna build up immunity to all of it.
And we're making a superbug that's gonna build up an immunity to all of it.
They found it in some hospitals.
Yes.
In some hospitals, they tried to, like somebody got down with something and they like found it and they tried killing it and like the thing that they used to kill, like superbugs wasn't working on it because they know they have like stuff they keep in reserve just in case something goes awry, and they used it on that. It's because. I think in China, they're using, like, instead of just using, like, normal antibiotics, they use the top level antibiotics they have. They have the best.
They pass it out like candy, huh?
They have the best, and they just put it in their food.
Yeah.
And China's got a lot of people, too, and that's dangerous.
They do have a lot of people. That's crazy.
There's going to be a superbug.
Was it China and India?
Yeah.
How much
people?
What's the
They're in
population?
the billions.
I know.
India's like 1.7, I want to say. Actually, no, it's more than that, actually.
Asia's
got them all. Asia's got, like, I don't want to say over 50% of the population on Earth.
That's a stretch.
Okay, so we're
50% in India?
700.
Asia.
In the kind of continent of Asia?
China has. Okay, so.
I'd say 30%.
China
Maybe
has
40.
Shoot. China has 1.338 billion. So like.
And how much does India have?
1.225.
How much does Asia have?
As a whole?
Mhm.
I don't know.
I just know it's a lot. And that's crazy because some of those people who live there, they're not living.
Yeah, 4.463 billion.
Over 50%.
Over 50%.
Yeah.
Africa has 1.21 billion. So all of Africa has a smaller population than China.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Americas.
It's crazy to think about some of those people because a lot of those people, they don't have a lot of technology. It's not like where we are today.
It's because once places become modernized, they don't have as much, like, it's like natural for countries that modernize to have less kids, but it's not. It's not necessarily.
It's not just that. It's just.
What's keeping those people alive? Because really.
Have you seen? There's this community that I watch in like music appreciation. The one day I did any work in that class, there's these people that live literally on a landfill. No, I'm not. It's not even funny. Literally, they're on a landfill.
What?
And
what?
Literally, like all the trash. Like I don't know if it's like in the country because I don't think it's that big of a country, but. Like all of it goes there, and they just repurpose it all, and they get.
That's great.
And all they do is pick out plastic and pick out metal, and then that's how they get their money.
That's good.
That's all they do. That's so crazy.
Probably pretty poor, huh?
Oh, yeah, very very impoverished.
That's
sure.
like Mad Max.
Yeah, no, it does seem like that. Literally, it's just people on this landfill with these little spike. They have like these little spiked.
Spears.
Yeah, and they're just picking out trash. As the trash truck dumps everything off, they take
it. It's not funny.
No, it is.
It is. I mean, it's sad.
Crazy.
It's a tough way to live in.
Hey.
That's so crazy.
If the world comes to an end, they'll be number one.
They've been doing it for years.
They'll be at the top of the range. So.
No, it's
Shout out to them.
like
Trash truck.
that's insane.
Payday because of trash truck.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Woo!
I mean, a lot of places I know a lot of places in India also do that too, and the like slums, that they just take trash and. But in the so what I did for music appreciation, they like repurpose this trash and turn it into like musical instruments. And they did.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
And the reason why they did that is because
Music
some people.
appreciation, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, is so that people wouldn't rob them, of the.
Oh really?
So they like no one would steal trash. Who cares about that? But if they saved up money and bought an instrument, they'd just get robbed.
I did see that.
That's crazy.
I did. Now I'm thinking, I did see that.
That's so like.
They had like trumpets and pipes and sync parts and
Yeah, and then they have
stuff like that.
like guitars and stuff.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
gotta be disgusting.
Oh
No.
yeah.
No.
Oh.
Instruments are nice.
No, the
I mean,
instruments are
blowing
nice.
on something that probably was a toilet drain.
Oh, well, yeah,
Sucking on that.
We have so much trash.
they clean
on this
it,
planet.
so- and that's true, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
What's that island? How big?
It's like playing City Skylines.
Do you know how big that? There's this
always
island in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, it's just trash.
Do you know how big it is?
It's huge.
Just guess. Like about like
I can't. I mean, it was
Like,
big as
it-
Japan.
Probably a little smaller than Missouri.
a little smaller than Missouri.
Yeah.
Big as Japan.
I don't know.
Not as big as Japan.
Hard for me to conceptualize. I would say it to a state.
A state.
Yeah.
I said Idaho.
Idaho. It's twice the size of Texas.
No way.
Look at it.
No, I believe you.
It's
I've
big.
seen stuff about that. I mean, that's insane.
Way.
And you know what else is insane? 70% of the world is ocean. 70%. And 1%, it's ocean, right? So it's water. And I think it's like some crazy number, like 1% of the water on this planet is drinkable.
I thought it was 3.
No.
Or no, 1%. Yeah. 3% so
Okay,
clean,
so,
like
the-
not salt water. So like 3%. So most of it's like in the glaciers or something like that.
Oh yeah, or
That's
yeah,
all
aquifers.
melting. So the estimated range is 700,000 square kilometers, which is about the size of Texas, to more than 15 million square kilometers, which is about the size of Russia. So that's the estimated size. So in between Texas
How
to
don't they
Russia.
know? How didn't they know?
I don't know.
If it's that big,
between-
you got to be able to find it. And
I
look
mean,
at it.
people probably run into it all the time, aren't they?
I don't
That's
know.
what I'm saying.
Where's
No,
it-
the
where's it
ocean's so
at?
big. What do you mean?
Well, I get
If it's
that.
the size of Russia.
They didn't run into the
Americas?
the Americas for a
Well,
while.
yeah, but they were on, wood. They were on the ocean on wood.
You ever think about how crazy that is? That people, like, do you think any one of us could survive going out on a boat made of wood
Probably not.
and going across the ocean
Yeah, probably not.
Probably
and then
not.
probably never seeing your family again?
True story.
Like, these people came over to the Americas,
Right.
and then if they ever wanted to send a letter over, they would just write they'd probably write like 5 letters and send them in weeks apart. But like, you never know if that letter's getting back to them.
Probably won't.
And then you write this letter. Hey, I'm in some state. It doesn't even matter where you are. You hope that they'll find you in a couple months.
Mexico, all these people sick, killing them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Give them smallpox.
Yeah.
You know, I can't remember what disease it was, but whenever we came back, we gave a bunch of back to Europe. We gave them a bunch of these diseases that they weren't used to.
Oh yeah, and I'm afraid of these glaciers melting. And what kind of new bugs will be reintroduced?
Yeah, that is a worry. But I'm sure they're gonna be able to find so, you know how they find antibiotics?
No.
Well, okay, so basically they go to really remote places that haven't been touched by humans. And
Oh yeah, and they touch plants.
no, well, they go to places that haven't been like touched at all,
Right.
where these bacteria have been fighting each other and killing each other for millions of years, and they're super strong, and then they take samples from that and then develop antibiotics from
That's cool.
from the things that are killing bacteria. That just through evolution they've gotten stronger and stronger.
That's
so
cool.
They'll go in the middle of like the rainforest. They'll go to all these places to be able to get these antibiotics. I think 90% of our antibiotics come from the rainforest.
Oh, yeah, I believe it.
Which is a big problem because we're knocking that thing
we
down.
We even get our antibiotics from outer space.
That they have thought about that.
Space Force, sign up now.
Yeah, I've already enlisted actually.
No
the
way.
Space Force.
No, I wish. I'm just kidding. Space Force.
You know, I mean Neil deGrasse Tyson, which is like astrophysicist. He thinks that the Space Force is a good idea.
It's a great idea.
Okay, a lot of people are making fun of it.
You know how many aliens are out there ready?
No,
they already know where we are. They've been looking at us for years.
That's not what the Space Force would be.
No, that's what it would be.
It's not for fighting in space.
It turned into that.
No.
Because we're going to be on the planet, checking it.
No.
What's it for?
Okay.
And then there's going to be some aliens.
What's it for?
Okay.
We already live here.
Here's the thing. It doesn't make sense to fight in space because any explosions in space can knock off pieces of your ship and then send it scattering at millions of miles per hour into your own ship. So you don't want to blow up anything in space because it's just a mutually assured.
Well, we might have force fields by then. You never know.
Okay.
No,
maybe.
Whoa.
You're, Max, what you're saying, Max, it's like, why would we fight that country when we can fight in our own country?
No, okay. There's no point.
I get what you're saying. It's literally impossible to fight in space.
You're just gonna destroy your own ship.
Not true. If you send projectiles, they go through them. It's not going to send anything your way. We don't use. You know what the railgun is? The railgun they've been prototyping.
You don't think anything comes out of that? You don't think there's any reflection?
You don't know what do you know what the railgun is?
No, I don't. Is it nothing's gonna shoot around?
They put it on naval ships, and they're prototyping and testing it, and it shoots a projectile about yay big. You guys can't see this, but I got my arms up right now. Yeah, about yay big, and at 100,000 times the speed of sound. Not really that, but faster than the speed of sound, and it just rips through crap. It just rips through it. Now, if I shoot that in space,
it's gonna make the thing
nothing's
explode.
coming back. No, it won't make the thing explode.
You don't think a ship that got a projectile ran through it? You don't think it's gonna explode from that?
I said probably not.
It's gonna be damaged. It doesn't matter how big a piece of whatever comes off of it. If just a bolt comes off of it and starts spinning around and hits it, it could destroy the ship.
No.
Do you know how fast these things get going?
I see what you're talking about.
They don't get going that fast.
Yes, we will be fighting in space. I know that for sure.
They're scared of paint chips in space because if it hits their ship whenever they're sending stuff, it could destroy. It could mess up.
Right, but their ships aren't battle ready. No, I'm talking about 5 feet 1/4-inch steel because there's no gravity in space.
You can't send that in space though because it weighs too much.
No, not yet.
Max.
No, wait, no. Actually, no. We could if we sent something into space. Space is disassembled. And then we assembled it in space for a battlecraft. There you go.
Yeah.
We wouldn't need to do that though.
Okay, we will need to do it
aliens have been coming to our planet for hundreds and thousands of years.
Who do you think built the pyramids?
Not
a bunch of slaves. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, oh my gosh.
No, really.
I'm not making an argument on that.
Max, who do you think built the pyramids? Seriously.
I don't know. Do you?
Seriously.
Who did Stonehenge?
Do you know?
Who did Stonehenge?
I don't know. Do you know?
Those people didn't have the technology to be carrying around.
We don't know what they had.
Tons of stone.
There's certain evolutions.
You're right. We don't know what they had. Alien technology.
You know one thing that we
Hitler was working with them.
Hitler was working with aliens.
One thing that we think from back then that is a lost technology that could have been lost in the Fire of Alexandria and stuff like that. But just because it was back so how we like to think of history is that things get better throughout time.
And they do. So go ahead, tell what was
but
lost.
It doesn't always happen like that.
Right. And
they think their ability to make concrete is better than how we're able to make concrete and stone.
And you're right because there's oh man, what is that stuff called? I've talked about it with you guys before.
I don't know.
Starlight. Starlight.
I don't know what that is.
Hang on, let me make sure that's what it's called. Yeah, Google that. Starlight. It's this chemical compound or something made by this physicist.
Didn't we lose it?
Yes, and he didn't tell anybody how to make it at all. But it's completely fireproof, like completely.
You know what's a really good
and stuff like that. And however he made it from household crap.
You know what's a really good way to make concrete
What?
that they don't want to make? Using hemp in concrete.
Oh,
it makes
lava and water? Yeah, coastal generators.
hemp. No, hemp. Hemp in concrete, which hemp is, everybody knows what hemp is, but it's a really strong material, especially when it's mixed into concrete. It makes it like fireproof and way more resistant to weathering and stuff.
Yeah, and they should do that. But this stuff's Starlight. It's fireproof.
Yeah.
It would have been great for NASA to use.
So is that the
Claimed to be able to withstand and insulate from extreme heat.
Yes. It keeps... I mean, he took an egg...
Made in the 70s and 80s.
By this guy, and then he died, and because he didn't want to tell anybody because he said he knew they were going to steal his invention and make all the money.
Yeah, NASA wanted to find it.
NASA wanted to find it.
Is it super light?
But yes. The Maurice Ward, the inventor, wouldn't give it to him.
Yes. It's literally a coating. Like, literally a coating. And he covered eggs with it. He took a blowtorch, boom, boom, fire, all over this egg. Cracks it open, raw as can be. It's the ultimate insulator. And this guy made it in his kitchen. But now we don't know how to make it.
Yeah.
Starlight.
I don't know.
Lost technology.
Cool.
But what were you saying? What was lost in the Alexandria fire?
Oh, the fire of Alexandria. So there's back in the day, I think around somewhere in Egypt. I'm not sure.
What was lost?
A library. So there's.
What was in the library?
Let's get into that.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Let's hear the story.
So this library was filled with like so any ship that would come into this.
No, what was in the library?
Just a bunch of information.
Okay.
So basically all the information. It was like the best library in the world.
Like all the information that we had back then, and it burned down. So we lost everything from back then.
Wow.
But there was a lot more interesting information about it.
And they're thinking we lost a lot of stuff in it. Like what?
I don't know. We don't know what we lost. Like probably a bunch of technologies that we're not aware of, like how they made concrete and how they made a bunch of things.
Probably a bunch of stuff about the visitors they had. The alien visitors.
Maybe.
I'd believe
maybe
that.
God. They think the Bible was in it. The original.
Like the OG Bible.
Yeah, like original writings and stuff. They think was in it. And it got burned down.
Dummies.
Yeah, that
you don't
is.
Keep everything in one spot.
Like. Okay, so but whenever sailors would come in, they would have scribes and they'd say, all right, give us all your books. And then they'd take all the writings and stuff, they'd just copy it down. And then they'd take the originals and put it in the library and give them back copies. That's what you did when you came into port. And that's like all this information just collected over like probably hundreds of years. And then it just burned down and they lost everything.
That's tough. But you know how fast society is evolving now?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we are going at an exponential rate. Truly.
Yeah. I wonder if there's going to be at any point where we just start plateauing. Because, like, they say, okay, so what's that one thing where technology just gets cheaper and smaller as time goes on?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you mean, yeah.
So,
so,
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, the technology that we have in a birthday card that sings like "Happy Birthday to You," all that is about.
Could have sent somebody to the moon.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah.
But that's so small compared to what they were using back then.
I think the next big break needs to be in energy. Finding an infinite power source.
Fusion. They want to have fusion. To be a way or like.
I think all power we should get should be from nuclear power plants.
I mean, we need to mimic what the sun is doing.
It's so clean.
Yeah.
We need to mimic what the sun is doing.
People just are so afraid it's going to melt down. You know, they see Chernobyl.
Yeah.
They see Japan.
It's not...
No, it's dangerous.
It's dangerous, but it's so clean.
Could it destroy the world? Yeah, maybe.
You know how much I mean, what is it? It's literally heating up it's splitting them. Is that what it is? Is that what they do down there? It's heat.
It's radiating. It's radiating and shooting off electrons or something.
Don't they use plutonium?
Yeah, they use an unstable element, and then it shoots off energy.
And it heats water. It's all it is.
Yeah,
water,
it just heats water.
And it makes steam, and it's that simple. But it's
that's how every generator
it's so
works.
Clean. Right, but every other generator uses oil or coal or wind.
Yeah, I mean, what's the worst? Like, I mean, it melts and it goes down to the core of the earth, right?
Does it go that deep?
No.
Isn't that the fear, the meltdown?
No. Want to go to the mantle?
No, the fear is it gets into your water.
No.
Because that water that
the fear is it melts down.
No,
because there were a few there were like two. There was one meltdown. That was actually a U.S. meltdown that we got under control quick. I think. Might be wrong.
I think if it does go to the middle of the Earth, I think we should be just dropping plutonium in spots that don't have an aquifer under them and letting it go to the middle of the Earth. Because we can't dig that far.
No, yeah, that's not how it works.
We can't dig to the middle of the Earth.
Because we want to dig further, but we can't.
Exactly.
Because things just start breaking.
We should start dropping plutonium.
I don't think it works like that, or else we would have started doing that a while ago.
No, it does work like that, but it kill everybody. It blew up the world. I'm serious.
I don't know.
Well, yeah. What if we drop plutonium? Goes from one end to the other, right to it.
Right to the Earth.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't lava just?
Nobody really knows what's in the middle of the Earth.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, nobody actually knows.
100%.
You know,
what's under the lava?
Yeah, look, this is where.
Yeah, they try to draw diagrams. You can't draw a diagram.
You ain't never been there. You never been there.
Yeah, you can't draw
Yeah, we haven't been there.
I'll give
but
you
we have
the mantle.
We have a good understanding.
They might be able to draw the mantle, but not what's in the middle.
Yeah, we got a good idea of what we think.
Something's pretty damn hot in the middle of the planet that's melting everything around it. And I'd like to know what that... I mean, something's... That's something to think about.
Some energy.
Yes.
I mean...
There's something in the middle of our planet that is very hot.
Iron, probably.
Iron isn't just hot.
The pressure that... Everything that... The amount of gravity that's in our planet, it causes heat. Because of... I don't know exactly how it works.
Everything has gravity.
But they think it's iron. Our planet's mainly made up of iron. That's why we have...
I think it's an alien device.
Yeah?
You're onto something.
I think. Now, this is just spitballing.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's an alien device in the middle of our planet that was sent into space that collects chunks of material from asteroids and comets.
It's kind of like a magnet.
Exactly like a magnet.
A hot magnet.
It's got its own... Gravity isn't real. It's devices that just suck things. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But think about it like this.
Ethan, how does that work if the Earth is flat, huh?
The Earth's not flat.
I'm kidding.
But gravity's a theory, you know? That's not even proven. So
that's so disrespectful.
But no, it's true. No,
that's so disrespectful.
I respect gravity, but it's not proven.
By the fact, but you're saying it's just a theory.
Go ahead and explain gravity then. Go ahead, explain it to me perfectly.
I don't know it.
Then it's a theory.
I'm not. Bro, so just because I'm not able to... It's a theory, yes.
It is a theory.
It's a theory, though. In the scientific world, 100%,
it's a theory. 100% it's a theory.
Then what are you arguing with me about?
You're disrespecting the word theory.
No, I respect gravity as being something that's untangible. It's everywhere.
The reason why it's a theory is because we don't have, like, a theory. We use theories that base off, like, predictions about, like, what's going to happen.
It's not a law yet, though.
Yeah, because we don't know everything about it.
Exactly, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it has
just because we don't know everything about it, though.
You know why we don't know everything about it? Because we can't get to the middle of our freaking planet. Here's my theory. In the middle of our planet, there's a device made by aliens or somebody way out there, and they launched them, and they create solar systems. And what they do is they suck matter to them, right? But it gets hot close to that thing. Because it's just like even a freezer. Freezer's cold on the inside, but it produces heat. That thing sucks stuff up, but it's got to produce some heat from doing all that work. So, and that
Where did
heat,
the refrigerator come into this?
That heat melts the, crust around it or whatever, the core, yeah. And then, boom, there it is.
That boom planet. life.
Yeah. I mean, that's just my theory. I guess you can call that. It's
That's not even a theory,
go
though.
ahead and get that documented just in case that ends up being the case. Saturday, 10, 13, 18 at
It was almost-
8:07 p.m. Central Standard Time.
It was almost Friday the 13th.
That's our.
Is it this Friday?
Oh, there was a Friday the 13th last year, wasn't there?
There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
3 or 4 of them.
I know, but last year in October.
There's one in
Because it
August.
doesn't happen
There's
very
one
much in
in-
October.
There was one in August.
Yeah, because last year I remember everyone freaking out about it. Friday 13th in October.
Well, this podcast, we're on 45 minutes, so I don't know if you guys want to cut it or what.
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's wrap it up.
Sweet. Well, thanks for listening. If you guys have any comments, questions, suggestions for videos, feel free to either tweet us at Jeepers_podcast, all caps, or leave it in the comments below. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Ethan,
I'm Max.
Cool.
and we'll catch you next week.